So you manage a Facebook page or profile for your company, your agency, maybe it's your own personal brand. And there's a lot of different metrics to look at, but what metrics really matter and what do you actually need to pay attention to and what is more important? Well, today I'm going to look at what metrics actually matter on Facebook, what you need to be paying attention to, and how you can take your Facebook page from zero to hero. Now, a lot of these metrics I'm going to discuss can be found in the Facebook Creator Studio or the Meta Business Suite. But for our purposes today, I'm going to be using the Agorapulse platform with its Facebook integration. This can be even more helpful as it can level up your analytics on Facebook, and you can get a little deeper insight and really dig into what metrics matter on Facebook. And hey, you can try it out for free today in the description below. So let's get started right away. And first of all, one of the most important metrics to pay attention to is the audience growth. This shows you how your page is actually performing month over month. It can be really helpful because it shows you the variation between the organic likes added, the paid likes added, the likes lost, the followers added, the followers lost, and it gives you a complete score for the given time period that you're viewing. So you see here that the variation is actually very, very low. It's at a negative 0.1%, so pretty much the exact same as the previous month. But it gives us a good idea that, hey, maybe the Facebook page isn't as growing as much as we would have liked, so maybe we'll focus more of our efforts into Facebook for the next month. Part of the reason why this is so great is it actually shows you this variation in a way that is easy to understand. Sure, you may have gained 100 different likes on your page in a given month, but if you've lost 500, that's not a good month. The second Facebook metric that you need to be paying attention to is the amount of impressions that you've had in a given month. You'll see over here that I have the impression screen in Agorapulse open, and you'll see that the impression variation is down negative 1.4% from October. So that is good to know that the overall impressions, the amount of people who have viewed your content, is down for the month. Only slightly, but it is down. What's great about this view is you can actually see the number of organic viewers, there's 6,000, the amount of paid viewers, which is at 52,000, so Facebook ads, and then the total number together. This is actually super helpful because you can go to your previous month's impressions page and you can see that, hey, we did lose a little bit in the last month in terms of overall impressions, but the number of paid impressions is actually higher in the last month. Combined with the fact that the overall organic impressions are down, you'll see that, hey, maybe this is just a reality of using more or less paid ads. Another super important metric to consider is your reach. How many new unique viewers are you generating each given month? And as you can see here in this given month, this has been a very positive stat for us. Our total reach is up 60.5% and our total engagement is up 224%. With Agorapulse, you can even see which content gave you the most reach in your given time periods. So you can see here that this webinar actually generated the most amount of reach for us in last month. Reach is super important because it can show you how well the word about your brand is spreading organically across Facebook. Now, another very helpful stat to take a look at is what you've actually published. This can be helpful when you're designing your social media calendar for the next month to know, hey, maybe I should lean a little bit more into Facebook Reels. Maybe I've done not enough posts, whatever it may be, it'll all say right here. So you can see that we've done 13 photos and 22 videos over the last month. So maybe we want to add a little bit more photos in there for the next month, or maybe we'll see that videos actually perform better, so we should just stick with this ratio. And with Agorapulse, you can actually see which type of content performs best. In this case, you'll see that the photos are actually the best performing type of content, despite the fact that we've published less for the given month. So you can see here that the engagement on average is at 8 for the photos and at only 1 for the videos. So maybe videos are just not performing as well for us on Facebook. This can again help you hone your publishing schedule, help you hone your social media strategy, and again, just help you maybe get a bit of better performance on Facebook. If you go to the content tab, Agorapulse will even show you recommendations on when is best time to publish for your audience. So you can see here that the most engaged slot is at Monday at 8 a.m. We've got a 13.8 engagement score on that particular day of the week. So hey, that's super important to know. Maybe the best piece of content that I have for a given week, I'm gonna be putting it out on Monday at 8 a.m. With Agorapulse, you can also tag each post that you're putting out on any social media platform, but Facebook as well. So then at the end of the month, you could take a look at your graph here and see that, hey, webinar posts have on average the highest amount of engagement. That's the type of content that's working for us. Again, just continuing to help hone your publishing schedule. But something really important to pay attention to when it comes to Facebook metrics is your overall engagement. This shows you how many people are engaging with your content on a given month, shows you how many messages you've had, comments, likes, whatever it may be. This is showing that people are engaging with your content, and that is more likely to lead to a conversion. So if you take a look here, you'll see that we've actually had a pretty good month when it comes to engagement on our Facebook posts. Reactions are up 191%. We have more private messages this month. We have more shares this month, and overall the total engagement is up to 202% versus the previous month. So a really strong month of good engagement. And lastly, if you really want to prove the business impact of your social media efforts on Facebook, you can use something like Agorapulse's social media ROI feature. Now, this is exclusive to Agorapulse. You won't find this in Meta Business Suite, but it shows you the exact dollar value that you are driving with your Facebook efforts. So you see here over the last month, Facebook is actually our top profile when it comes to the event value contributed. That means that for the last month, the most amount of revenue driven on social media was driven through Facebook. So that's really important to know. Maybe we should be focusing more of our efforts in Facebook because that's where the money's coming from. So in summary, there's just a few key metrics that you need to pay attention to. Make sure you're keeping an eye on your impressions to know how many people have seen your content. Make sure you're paying attention to engagement. See how many people actually care, are commenting, are sharing, are private messaging you because of your content. Make sure you're taking a look at what type of content performs best. Maybe it's a video, maybe it's photos. Don't forget with something like Agorapulse, you can actually check in on when's the best time to publish, how much dollar value are we actually driving with our Facebook efforts, and what type of content is actually providing the most ROI. So there you have it. There are the Facebook metrics that I think you need to be paying attention to. Don't forget to hit like, share, and subscribe. And hey, you can try a free trial of Agorapulse today right down in the description below, and you can get access to these features for yourself. Thanks so much. I'll see you in the next one.